Hi everyone, welcome to this video and welcome to Pairwise. If you're watching this video, you have probably completed these first intro challenges in the intro welcome module here, and now you're at this final challenge with this video. And here I want to talk about what Pairwise is, what the product is, and what you can expect if you continue with the Pairwise course here. So I created Pairwise after learning to code myself a few years ago. And when I learned to code, I struggled to find useful resources in all of the different specific skills and technologies that I wanted to learn. Specifically, I had to go and find maybe a few dozen different resources in order to learn everything. It wasn't possible that there was a single consolidated place that I could just focus on my learning. So that's really what Pairwise is. As you can see here, we have all of these different challenges, which have a challenge workspace where you can actually get practice writing code to solve challenges in order to learn a few different skills. So even in this intro module, we covered the topics of HTML, CSS, basic programming and TypeScript, where we touched on functions, variable definitions. We even saw things like lists and objects. And then we even had a more complex function where we calculated the volume of a box. And then finally, we even saw a look at the React Vue library, which is one of the most popular and in-demand skills today for software developers. And so all of these different skills are here, and all of them are learnable using these workspace environments where you actually have to write some code to solve a challenge. So that's the basic idea of Pairwise, and as you look through the curriculum here, you can see all of the major topics that we cover. We go through basic web development with HTML and CSS, and then we have a very extensive module on TypeScript, which gets you through all of the basic fundamentals of programming in TypeScript. And as you can see, there's quite a lot of challenges here. And then at the end of this module, we have a few projects for you to build. And then we go through developer workflow, which is how to set up and create programs and applications on your own computer. So this is really giving you a lot of skills to use the command line, and then also to use the kind of modern workflow practices that developers commonly use. So that's things like Git and using GitHub. And then we, at the end here, we actually do use GitHub to host your first projects. And then we go through and we talk about how to program using async programming and APIs. Then we have modules on front-end development, back-end development, databases, and even mobile development, which we have a short module on using React Native here. And then we talk about some other topics which I struggled to find useful resources to learn with when I was learning to code. So we talk about how to test software. We have a module on refactoring and debugging. And then we also have a module on how to finally deploy software. So how do you actually deploy software once it's created? And then in the very end, we have these capstone projects, which are full stack web applications or mobile applications that you can build. And all of these other modules also have projects associated with them. So the idea is that you can work through this single curriculum here, solving challenges like this one to build up your basic skills, and then building real projects at the end of each module, so that by the end of this curriculum, you have a full portfolio of projects, which is hosted on GitHub, that you can present to a future employer and then get hired. I can tell you, having worked now for over 5 years as a developer, all of the skills you need to start an entry-level position are here in this curriculum. And not only that, but the best way to learn is by writing code and solving real challenges and building projects like the ones we have here. So that is the basic idea of Pairwise, and I hope you enjoyed these intro module lessons. And if you did enjoy them and you want to learn to code and you want to start your journey learning to code, I would encourage you to think about looking at the rest of the Pairwise curriculum, which right now you can purchase for $50. And that's going to give you lifetime access to all of the challenge content here. And also, if you are interested, you can also keep an eye on this menu at the top where we have other courses which are currently under development. Okay, so that's going to wrap it up for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and good luck on your journey learning to code.